They may look like ordinary classrooms, but these labs in Wells and Martindale Hall have a historical past. Their story is on this week's edition of Dominic's Fun Facts. Today it's room 115, but long ago, this Martindale classroom was Northwest swimming pool. Lewis Dyke was the last Northwest swim coach.
The old pool was 3 lanes wide, 60 feet long, and very small. It was so small we couldn't get anybody to come swim us at this pool because they didn't want to have to do all the turns. And it was always hot and steamy down there, not much ventilation. It was hard to get recruits because they didn't want to come to a small pool like this, but we did pretty well. And we had some really good kids, and I think we had a swim team from 1964 to 1981 when they cut it. The year that they cut the swim team out, the year we got the new pool.
A few pieces of the past still linger. The glass brick windows, tile that surrounded the base of the pool, and a faded Bobby Bearcat logo. Outside the room, the steps are still a faded teal, and the service window is boarded up. Across campus in Wells Hall, mass communication students learn digital media in the Multimedia Lab. But stomping the floor creates a hollow sound and generates questions. That's because the Multimedia Lab was once a small theater. Fred Lamer used to teach in the room before it was renovated.
The Department of Mass Communication used it for practicum meetings and certain department meetings, and maybe a large lecture class like Intro to Mass Media. I taught a film class in there, and it was actually a pretty good setup for a film class because all the chairs were in stadium-style seating. You know, they went down. So everybody had a good view and a little desk arm that came up, and it was a good screen and a pretty good sound system. So for film or audiovisual presentation, it was good. Coming to campus one summer day, and there was construction going on, and I investigated, and the lecture auditorium was gone, and they were putting up this false floor. And I asked people in our department, including the chair at the time, and nobody knew about it. It just happened kind of overnight. So it was a surprise, to say the least. This was part of the electronic campus initiative. And the university created a number of computer laboratories across campus. In most cases, they were remodeling existing spaces, including in Colden Hall, Garrett Strong, and in Wells Hall. They would just find a space that was seen as suitable and then modify it.
A part of the auditorium that still remains in the Wells Hall Multimedia Lab is the back wall. It has a curved U-shape to it, so that way when teachers lecture, their voice echoes throughout the room. If you want to see other fun fact videos, feel free to go to our YouTube page. And if you see anything interesting or odd around Maryville or Northwest Missouri, send me an email. You never know if it's going to be a fun fact. That's going to do it for Dominic's Fun Facts this week. Until next time, take care.